The unprecedented 78% increase in e-cigarette use among our kids in just 1 year from 2017 to 2018 threatens to create a new generation of addicted tobacco users, making it paramount that the FDA act aggressively and expeditiously as possible to stem this dangerous turn of events.
Some of the important facts that you may want to know on vaping is that, number one, the vaping stick or the electronic cigarettes has many forms and shapes and comes in design and devices. Still has nicotine. It still has nicotine. It has a larger amount of nicotine, which is an addictive substance. It still has chemicals inside that are harmful to the body. It has not been around long enough in order to be able to study or to make an appropriate study or studies on human beings as to the long-term effect. Therefore, it's been in the market for a short term, so we only know the short-term effects. The long-term effects are unknown.
Other people try to influence you into doing that. They don't really tell you things like, oh, you're boring or whatever, but they're like, oh, try it, it's really cool, just try it, you know? And I see it in class, in school, and in group chats, like school group chats, for example, like people like are saying like, oh, I'm selling this, I'm selling that, you know? And it's like, it's everywhere, you see it every single day, so that's why people tend to do that.
Have a children's and urban community, maybe they will try the marijuana inside the Viper because they can handle it, they can open, they can take it off the liquid inside the product, and they can crack any pill or any medication and put it back inside the Viper, and the Viper just give it to the student the reaction for any product that they can use inside the Viper. What's going on? This is the medication produce like an effect, brain effects. I think the doctor can explain you better. It's a chemical effect, and they want more and more and more.
There are probably 600 different kinds you could purchase on the internet. There are 7,000 to 8,000 different solutions that you can purchase, but it's not safe. What we don't know are what long-term effects lower-level toxicants have.
Not only is it very addictive, but it's gotten into the hands of children. So when you're a child, things seem more appealing to you, but your brain is still developing, so you become that much more addicted to it compared to an adult. So not only is it already addictive enough, but our brains already I'm 23, I'm still not ready to be, my brain's not developed yet. So children who are below 18, they're more susceptible to this nicotine and how the addictive properties of it are gonna take over their lives, basically.
I don't feel like people are really gonna stop until they see what's actually going to happen, like the effects. Because when they see the effects of drugs or something, many people like don't do that because they don't want to end up like that. But since it's not really proven, people just keep doing it.
I have a son, he got now 16 years old. And sometimes he told me, Mommy, can you give me the ride to go to the party? And a couple hours later, he called me like, can you pick me up right away? This is under control. It's not only, I think the problem here, it's not the kids drinking alcohol. This is like a connection between drugs and alcohol. This is like, have a really good connection, but the thing is the drugs.
The city's proactively campaigning. We visited the 14 schools this school year that passed, made the same presentation that we're doing to adults. We're informing the community the harmful effects of vaping pens and electronic cigarettes and how easily they are disguised. We're encouraging families and just get involved and communicate with their children and have an open communication line so that they can ask them questions or perhaps warn their kids about the harmful effects of vaping pens. Here in Doral, we say no.